Hello, welcome back for another beer review, and we're off to America for this one. And first of all, a big thank you to Chris Moore for giving us this. Thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate this. Wasn't expecting it, so it was a nice surprise. So thank you. Right, the brewery the beer we're going for first is a canned one, and it's from the Sixpoint Brewery, and it's called the Crisp. There you go, boys and girls, in the can, lovely jubbly. And there's the backside with all the gubbins. Now, this brewery is a Brooklyn-based brewery, and I think they first started brewing in about early 2000s. I think it's about 2004. And one thing which I do know about these boys is that this emblem they use for their brewing, that six-pointed star there. Now that goes back a long way. This star was first put on barrels of beer from basically it is a brewer's star, and it was a sign of purity. And basically, back in the old days, in the 1300s, the 6 points of this star represented grain, water, hops, yeast, malt, and I think the other point also was for the brewer. And it's more or less kind of like I said, they put on barrels as really as a sign of purity of that product as well. And this went back to the 1300s, so there's more to it than what you think, you know. That's why I have that star on. It's 5.4% ABV, and it says crisp lagers. Now, I've said this before in previous reviews. Lager, the American term of lager is a little bit different to say what the UK term of lager is. The American term of lager is more beer orientated as opposed to the English term, which we think of lager as your Fosters and your Carlins and whatever, but it's a little bit different. So let's crack her in and see what we're gonna get from her. And already it doesn't smell like a lager as what we English people kind of like think is a lager. It smells, I'm picking up a bit of apple, funny enough, more like an apple skin, and a hint of maybe Seville orange as well coming from it. But it does smell a little fruity. It doesn't smell any metallic maltness there to it at all. So let's get the glass and just whack her in. So it's coming out pale, as you can see. Nice pale looking. And it does remind me of what looks like a wheat beer, as in colour. The carbonation streaming of bubbles going up there. It's a well carbonated beer. The head is holding quite well as well. It does look very inviting indeed. So let's see what we get from the the fruity aromas subsided from the can. It's more malt based aroma from the glass. Still picking up a hint of apple there, not much. The oranges have more or less gone from the can light, so, but it does look very nice. So cheers, Mr. Moore. I'm gonna go in and try this one. Yeah, crisp. It is crisp. It feels crisp on the palate. First thing hits you, quite a sharp, hardly any bitterness, but it's quite sharp on your tongue. As in, you do get like a hop there, which lands on your tongue, completely disappears afterwards, leaving a crisp finish. And it is really what I expected from the description of the title of this beer. It is crisp. I'll just go in again. The ABV on this is 5.4. Now, you do get an IBU rating on this, and I have got an IBU rating, and it's people who don't know what an IBU rating is. It's more or less an international bitter unit measurement of terms, and funnily enough, it's accidentally been rubbed off. But I would say that IBU rating is not that high because it's not that bitter. I'm just looking for if there's anything else on there. Doesn't say. Sessionable, without a doubt. Great with food, fantastic. It's a beer which definitely is light in character as well. So, thank you for watching this review. Cheers, Mr. Moore, for this beer. It's really, really nice. Subscribe, please subscribe. Murder me in the comments if you completely disagree with what I say and I'm talking a load of crap. I wouldn't be offended. So thanks for watching this again. See you again soon. Cheers.